This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Cardinals will kick this away to get us going here. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. He hands it off from the gun. Finds room at the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First and 10 play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He breaks free. Fighting him off. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now the running back's got it again. Going through a tackle. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. A running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Fights off a defender. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Cardinals will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Rhodes.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. An inside deal now from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught near the goal line. All the way to the end zone. On a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The Cardinals will have to punt this one away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. This one will be fair caught. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Here we go, here we go.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Playing toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU. Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Proctor. The tight end has got it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it, this close to his own end zone. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Again, ripping through the defense. Touchdown, LSU. He would not be denied.
Man, I love to see backs with this kind of lower body strength, just shedding arm tackles until finally being rewarded by getting into the end zone with that touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Is back out there on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He escapes the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Defense swarms them on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. A Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. That's caught. It's Hayes. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The shotgun running play call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Motion now from the tight end. Running play called on 3rd and short. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain.
Well, when you commit a lot of defenders up on a 3rd and short situation, if you miss one gap on the defense, that back is going to be running for a while because there's nobody left on the back end.
The shotgun handoff here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
42, Spider.
To throw, it's Proctor. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good
and they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Fighting off the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got the first and still going. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, I really like the route here, the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. receiver grabs it. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Looking to throw it again. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Crosses the 25. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake. Look at him pass it. On the move now. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on 1st down. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were reeling in the 1st half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play.